Hey guys, dOOmERdaZe here. Just today I just wanted to bring something a little different on Stalker Anomaly that has to deal with the binoculars for the most part and nothing more really. It's just a simple little thing. I also, first off, I'm running this right now on a 49-inch Samsung Odyssey. On the monitor itself. Now I know it's a widescreen or ultra wide or whatever. It's a little bit different setting it up as far as the binoculars and that go, because it looks different if I do it on my laptop. And on my laptop, of course, I'm only running, it's running on a 3050 Ti on my laptop at 1920 by 1080 on there. It looks absolutely great and everything is good. I brought the hands and the binocular closer to the screen. As you can see, it's not like out in front of you more or less as the old way was, and it's also like that in the other part on the laptop as well. But on the laptop, the scope or the lens and everything looks different on that side, so I might end up releasing both sets. So this set here will be made and done on a 49-inch monitor, and then the other set that I've already got made and ready is going to be on a laptop that runs at 1920 by 1080 for those of you that are running in that kind of resolution. I don't know. I can't test every screen and every monitor, so therefore I really don't know. All I can see is what works for me. So if you use it, there's 3 mods in there in each pack. There's one with lens, one with a clear lens, no clear, no reticle, no nothing, and one is with a cracked up in the upper left and a bullet hole down towards the lower right, and with the reticle in the center. So there's 3 different ways to look at the lens through the binoculars, and I'm going to show you the first one. This is the one I've been using because it's one of the ones I don't know, I like it. It works for me. Also, the reticle or the visor thing or whatever, the one that for the reticle that goes around your enemy, which I brought that back in here as well. And I also have I think it's the original sound from SOC, which is the Shadow of Chernobyl, the beep sound whenever you zoom in or look at in your enemies, or you're scoping something through the binoculars. You will be able to have that sound, as well as you can zoom in pretty close now onto you see like down that way right there where that car is, down there further down the walkway. If you zoom in to that, you can almost see really up close, as well as the reticles will be over the enemy. The enemy's standing right there. See right there how they've I put those in red. You can zoom up fairly close to the enemies, or friendly, whatever. See, you can zoom in and out. Okay, and then you see all that. I think that's the original sound. Let me know if it's not. I think there's one over there. You can zoom in up on him. See, you can zoom fairly close now, which is, pretty cool. And you see the reticle pop and the sound. And then you'll see on this lens, you'll see the bullet hole down in the lower right and the cracked lens up in the upper left, kind of right there at the lens. I don't know if that looks good or not. I'm going to show you the next one that I have as well, and I'll show you that one here coming up in just a second. So that's the initial mod, basically, with your, it's going to have, you see the bullet hole in the crack and the reticle in the center and all that. All that's going to be gone on the other one, and then I have just the reticle on the other one, so you can use whichever mod you want to use. Now keep in mind, is this setup may depend on your display for some, because this is set up on a 49-inch monitor now, and you can see the hands and everything are closer to you on the screen. They're not like, you know, sort of out in front of you like they was in the old school way. I think it was the old school way. To me, this just looks better, so I adjusted that as far as where the HUD and the hands and whatever go, I think, or at least for the most part. I'm no coder. I just compared to other files that I had and extracted and looked at and this and that and the other. But anyway, that's the gist of that. And then I'm going to bring you the next one here in just a second. Right after this one, we'll zoom in one more time. And all the mods do the same thing with the reticle. You see it whenever you highlight it, it turns red, then yellow. I think that's correct. I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments if it's not. And you can zoom right up on the characters and everything. Now this is, whether it's enemy or not, it all does the same thing. As far as I know, this really doesn't, like if he was standing, if this guy was standing, like say behind bushes or something, it may not, you know, put the reticle around him or whatever. You might miss him. So I'm not sure if it goes through bushes or not. I don't think it does. So that's pretty much what I've done to it a little bit. Lens is a little bit different. You know, the code that's in the files is not done by me. I just changed a few numbers and messed around with a few textures and added a few things into them and took away the reticle versus putting in the bullet and so on. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end that right there, and then I'll be back with the next one, which will be the one just with the reticle. Okay, so alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back now, and this is the one. Now everything is pretty much the same, except this lens on this binocular is clear. See? There's no reticle, no nothing, which I'm probably sure most of you are probably going to like more than the other, or whatever. And you still have, you know, your zoom in, zoom out, okay? And the reticle and the beep sound or whatever that's supposed to be the original sound from SOC, which is the Shadow of Chernobyl. I think it is. I pulled the file from it, so I think it's the original, but let me know if it's not, and if it is, then send me the correction and I'll fix it. But yeah, let me know. But anyway, there's your clear one. Okay, that's your clear binocular. Okay, it works pretty good no matter. Okay, you can zoom in, zoom out, no matter. Looks pretty good. Zoom up. See, and there's targets again, showing you how many's in the base, you know, or whatever. But it's cool nonetheless. I don't know if, you know, if people like it or not like it, but I do. So, you know, I just thought I'd share it with you guys. It was really for personal use only. So, but anyway, we'll be back in a minute, and I'll show you the other one, the final one that's in the mod, if you want to use that one. So we'll be right back after these messages. Alright guys, we're back with the last video showing just the reticle on the binoculars now. Everything else still remains the same as far as the zoom in, zoom out, the sound that whenever you zoom in on an enemy, the little reticle around the enemy, all that is still the same color, same everything, whatever. Alright, so we'll come in, now you see just that. Okay, you still get all that, you still can zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, whatever. Okay. Now you see the lens now is just the modified reticle I did a little bit. Make it look a little better, I don't know. Maybe it ain't even, you know, I don't know, you be the judge. Let me know what you think. But that's what that looks like now. And like I said, you still can, you know, look in on enemies or foes. Foes and enemies are the same. Sorry about that, but anyway, you get you know what I mean. Anyway, friendlies or enemies, you know, you can zoom in up on this guy and see what he's doing. On any guy for that matter, you know. Now we'll just take a little run down. Now do keep in mind I have this set up on a 49 inch Samsung Odyssey, so it may differ on your display. Let's turn on automatic run, or hold on, automatic walk. That way I don't have to hold the key. Okay, we'll just go out here and just look over the countryside here for a minute. Just kind of show you a little bit. Come up here. We can go to third person view. Or back to first person. Or third person, whichever you like. Okay. Somebody's shooting over here, not sure who they are. Wonder who's shooting at who. I may not want to get involved, huh? Let's go see what it looks like or what's going on over here. Somebody's shooting at somebody. I'm probably gonna die right here. Whoa. Somebody don't like somebody down here. Oh. Okay. There's an enemy down there, I think. Could be. No. But anyway, you get the idea of what it all looks like. There's your different, you know, you can zoom in and get really close up on anything for that matter. And yeah, and like I said, the mod, you know, if it turns out okay, I mean, so far I've been testing it, and both on my laptop will be different because it's running at 1920 by 1080 like I said, and this one, you know, I'm running this game at 5120 by 1440 in a 49-inch monitor on an ultra wide, and it makes it a little different, man, to get the reticles and everything set up exactly the way you want it. But it's working, as you can see, and the beep and everything. And so I think that's gonna do it, I think. And so what I'll do is I'll release both sets. One, I'll put this one together and you know, put it in the upload feed as well. For those of you that are on maybe 49 or ultra wide, it might work for you. I don't know. You just have to let me know. And then on the laptop setup that I have running on a 3050 Ti, this is running the 49 inch is running on a 4090, so it's a lot different. And on my laptop, I'm running a 3050 Ti on it, and some radiation right there. Yeah, so you can use either mod. I'm thinking, because if you run the one that's on the laptop, you run it here, it throws everything off as far as the way he's holding, and it goes back to sort of like old school. So it didn't work, so I had to fix it for the 49 inch. So anyway, I hope that works for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if it works for you, or if it don't, or is there something else we could do different. Let me know if it works for you better on the 49, the one that's going to be in the 49 inch pack mod, or is it going to work better on the one that I have set up for my laptop as well. So hopefully you'll be able to use it either or, depending on whatever display you're running. You should be fine. Now I don't know about on any other monitor, but I know this is, you know, I've got two dual monitors here, and they're both ultra wide. Both are, one's a 49 and one's a 45. My 45 is my second screen. So the 49 right here you see in front of you is the one that I play on mostly, all the time, especially Stalker. And I mean, it's just so immersive, man. I mean, it's really nice, you know. It's starting to get dark, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here, and hopefully the mod will work for you guys. Like I said, if it doesn't, leave me a comment. I'll see what I can do, or I can try to help you out, or, you know, I mean, it's a simple mod. It ain't nothing fancy, you know. Let me know which one you like better. Do you like the one that I have here that's just, you know, with reticle? And then I have the one that's without reticle, with no reticle, and it'll be super clear and you don't have nothing on there. Or do you like the one with the bullet hole and the crack in it? Let me know down in the comment. But you'll be able to use either or. So like I said, enjoy, my stalker friends. Anyway, dOOmERdaZe is out. Peace.